Hello, everyone. Here we are, the final few days of the course. Your journey in econ is almost over. I'm shooting this on a Wednesday, module 7, and just want to go over some of the basics about finishing up the course, last minute items, what have you that we need to do. Grading. All grading is caught up for every individual through module 6. So definitely jump into that grade book and look. I've had a few people text me last night about some things that we got, clarified. So it looks like, again, everything should be caught up. Remember about late work. There are a few of you with some missing assignments. So I'll just reiterate my policy or whatever you want to call on this. I do accept late work. There is a deduction on points, but to be fair to those people that turned it in on time. But let's say if it's a 100-point assignment, maybe a topic paper that's missing, and you lose, 15 points on it, that's better than a zero. A zero, well, that automatically brings you down a letter grade because 1,000-point course, each paper worth 100. That could, each 100 points is a letter grade. That could theoretically bring you down a letter grade. Where if you just did the paper, yeah, you got some points off, but you could preserve that letter grade. You could even preserve the A in the course. All right, so late work, get it in by Sunday midnight. Has to be Sunday at midnight in the course for me to grade. I have to get your final course grade in by early Monday morning. So, all right, so there's late policy on work. If you do see anything in the grade book that's unusual, text me, let me know. My number is up on this page, and I'll go back in and check. Again, I think we got a few tweaks clarified on some of the things that showed up with folks and some of their grading items. But if you see something, let me know. I could have easily entered in, a wrong number or transposed numbers. I kind of do that sometimes, but I think I eyeballed it this morning. Everything looks pretty good. Student-led seminars going very, very well. Let me explain a little bit about the grading. There was some, folks reaching out to me about that. So if you read the instructions on the student-led seminar, the way that we're doing it is that the person conducting the seminar gets up to 150 points based on the things that they do. They write the narrative, they make the questions, they facilitate the discussion. Basically, those three components. Those three components are done satisfactorily, they get the full 150 points. The individuals that are leading student-led seminars that week do not need to participate in the seminars of others. Okay, you're busy, you're handling your own seminar. You don't have to go and look at other people and answer questions and stuff like that. For the rest of you that weren't doing a seminar that week, week 5, week 6, you can go in and participate in those seminars, and that's where you get the 10 extra bonus points. And that's where it's causing a tad bit of confusion because the way that the discussion is set up, it's set up as a 150-point assignment. So what I did is if I saw that, okay, you clearly were not leading a seminar that week, but you participated, I gave you 10 bonus points. But you see that you got 10 out of 150, so it kind of scared people. Don't let that scare you. So what I'm going to do when I look at final grades, basically the calculator in Canvas is going to calculate the base value, the denominator of the course will be 300 points higher, or actually, 450 points higher than it should be. I'm just going to deduct that mentally. It's very easy. I just look at it's a base of 1,000, so that we know. If you have 1,020 points in the course, which is very doable, you obviously have locked in the A. And it's doable because those participation points, again, are pure extra credit. They're not added, into the denominator of the course. So if you see that, don't let it freak you out. It was pretty easy for me to find by looking at the threads when you guys participate and don't participate. If you didn't, we had a few folks who didn't participate. Okay, well, that's fine. That's okay. You didn't have to do it that week if you didn't want to, but you just let 10 points, kind of go to the side. Again, I would encourage you, like this week, if I would encourage you to participate. It's good for your colleagues in the course as well. Again, I'm experimenting to see if a voluntary participation works. Next time I run this course, the last time that we'll run this course, because I've talked to some of you, in audio feedback, that we will be sunsetting the economics course. We're running it one more time, and then we'll go ahead and get rid of it. But I might want to do, if we're not getting enough voluntary participation, maybe I make it mandatory. I don't know. But that's how that works. Okay, so don't let the extra credit freak you out on the 150 points for the student-led seminars. Very impressed with the seminars that have been posted thus far in weeks 5 and 6. Great job, great questions in there. Really impressive, thought-provoking questions for some folks. Good questions overall, but that was good. And I was especially impressed with the responses. Wonderful responses from students. Citations, long narrative responses. Great job. Awesome. Great. Actually felt a little guilty about only awarding 10 extra credit points sometimes. I felt like it might have been worth a bit more for some of you, and you know who you guys are. So that really poured into some serious, thoughtful responses. All of them were good, but there were definitely a few that stood out where folks did extra research above and beyond, I thought, in the responses. So great. I'm really happy with the responses that I have seen. So great job with that. This week should be relatively simple. So let's pop into the course. I know last week was kind of the bear, but let's just kind of go over what absolutely you need to do for this week. Student-led seminar, final topic paper, and then the progress journal that was introduced in week 6, module 6, is due. So some of you, about half of you, have done it. So go in there, make sure you knock that out. Again, that's an easy 25 points. Address those questions. No research required and no citations. So make sure you get that part done. Other than that, again, progress journal, student-led seminar, topic paper 7, we should be all good with this course. If you have any questions or difficulties, do reach out, text me, especially from the grade book. I like to get everything kind of buttoned up. If there's any anomalies, let's get that done before Friday. And then all I'll need to do is then grade your final 3 assignments that show up in the box. I will work on, for those of you that have submitted the progress journals early, I will knock out grading on those, over today and tomorrow. That will fully grade everything that's in the box. But as far as everything that's due technically now or in the past has been graded. So go in there and look at it. I did see some submissions come in on some late work late last week. I went in there and I graded those. So if you submitted late work, go back in and check, and the grade should be there. If you submitted late work and Chris hasn't graded it, text me, because then I'll go back. I do get an alert when something's submitted, but sometimes I miss that, and I will always scan through the grade book and look if there's been any assignments that I've missed that I haven't graded. And so just again, let me know if you got something in there, or just give me a heads up. Hey, Chris, I submitted, topic paper 5. Great. I'll go back in. I'll check it. I'll grade it. All right, guys, that should be it. Wonderful class. Great. Again, super happy with what's going on with both the topic papers. Very impressed with the work for the most part on that. And the student-led seminars, amazing, great work. So keep up the good work, everybody. Hang in there. Only a few more days to go. Then you get a little bit of a break, and then we go into the you go into your next course. But great job, everybody. Kind of finish strong, if you will. And yeah, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks.